So I'll say good morning, and welcome to one and all, wherever you're viewing and listening this morning. I want to say welcome once again. Welcome to inside of the Mid-Morning Buzz. I guess you can see that inside the studio with me this morning, I do have company, and of course, I'm going to make a formal introduction shortly. But let me say welcome to those of you who are viewing via GBN TV, channels 7, 11, and channels 20. Good morning to you once again. It's the Mid-Morning Buzz. I'm back with you once again. It's GT in the hot seat this morning once again. And those of you who are listening via K105, good morning and welcome. We're inside the Mid-Morning Buzz. In studios with me this morning, I have Miss Reese Sam with us this morning. And she is the, of course, is it the marketing and business I'll let her do the whole introduction. I think there's a little bit of extension too much on the names this morning, so I'll let you do. Reese, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, GT, and it is Marketing and Business Development Manager.
Marketing and Business Development Manager, right?
Yes.
So I think I got it right.
See, I just shortened yours there, right?
Yeah.
So.
Good morning to you. Welcome. How are you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a while since we've linked up, and
I know
it's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Yes.
Time flies.
Yes.
And you still look the same.
Thank you very much. I take this as a compliment. Thank you very much.
Well, actually it is. Well, this morning we're here, of course, to chat about some of the new happenings.
Yes.
If I could describe it in that way, that will be taking place with the National Lottery Authority in terms of games that we played and more of the new promotions that will be coming out.
Yes.
And I'll let you kick it off this morning. Tell us, of course, I've been reading it to the public for the last day or two, pertaining to the new mid-morning daily games that are coming out. I want you to expand on it a wee bit for the listeners, the audience. Get a little more insight in what it's going to be more about.
So it is super exciting, I'd like to call it. Super exciting. And it is coming off right after we would have given away our biggest jackpot ever in Grenada. That was the Super 6 jackpot of $1 million.
Yes.
So it's coming off that. We did that in August. In September, early September. It would have been the 8th of September.
Yep.
And here we are doing something even more super exciting, which is the launch of the mid-morning draws.
Yep.
Now, this has been on the table for us, and we are very happy to be in motion in terms of putting it out there so that the public can start having another option to play Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, and Playway. So it is really focused on the daily games. Now we have jackpot type games, we have daily games, and we have instant games. Our jackpot games are the Lotto and the Super 6.
All right.
That's jackpots. And our instant game is the Scratch, meaning that when you scratch, you know right there instantly that you've won and you can cash in. And we have daily games, which are the games that are played every day.
So
we have draws for them every day. Those are basically the games that
you see folks with. You're only midday, you see folks buying their tickets.
Yes.
And waiting that particular time of the day.
Yes. So these three games, Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, and Playway, we play them daily. We play them Monday to Saturday, middays and evenings.
All right.
For now. Come 30th September, folks, and that's Friday. So it's not far. It's actually Friday, as in 2 days from now.
Yep.
We are going to be launching the mid-morning draw for these three games. Now, the only difference is that we won't be playing the mid-morning draw on a Saturday.
So it'll be played Monday to Friday.
Mid-morning, midday, and evening. Monday to Saturday is when we play Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, and Playway. Only midday and evening.
Okay. I'm getting it.
Right? So on Saturday only, we have middays and we have evenings for the daily games. But Monday to Friday, we have mid-morning, midday, and evenings.
All right.
So I hope I've cleared that up.
I think that's cleared that up.
Right.
Cleared that up a whole lot. Tell us, what's the main initiative bringing in a mid-morning draw?
Well, it is something when you're looking at business expansion, you're looking at player behavior, how it is that we're having so much longer lines, people asking for more opportunities to play. That is when we bring this in, because it gives people more options to win daily.
I guess you know,
Yes.
because we see folks, there are folks who into the games of the National Lottery.
Yes.
Some of them it's like a way of life.
Yes,
I would say that it's like a way of life. They always play every game. I sometimes you see folks in the lines and they have their paper and they
you are very correct.
You understand? So giving them that extra time, or not only time but actual opportunity to play more.
Yes.
I think could be could be beneficial.
You're absolutely correct, because as part of my studies, I had done some research on that, and one of the options, and it was very high up on the list of options, one of the reasons why people play the games of the National Lotteries Authority is a form of income too.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So there are people who play for fun, the entertainment. There are people who play because they want to win. There are people who play because they believe that where their money goes back is into what our mandate speaks of, which is sports, culture, nation building.
Right.
And there are the people who play the National Lotteries Authority's games as a form of income. That is how they live, as you rightly say.
That's interesting to know that. You understand?
Yes.
So folks do that as a way of getting money.
Exactly.
In the simplest way of explaining this.
Some people is extra money, meaning they want to win. So they probably have another form of income, a job, or they hustle. And playing the games of the National Lotteries Authority allow them that additional income once they win. But then there are those who that is their income.
Right.
So especially for folks like that, giving them another opportunity to win mid-morning, it's a welcome idea. We've seen the feedback. Of course, there would always be those who say nay and those who say yay, but we are mostly seeing people saying, yes, we're happy for this. It's about time. We're looking forward. So we too are looking forward to seeing what the players' behavior is going to be like come the 30th of September at our sub-offices and at our sales agents.
All right. Know that they have that option of having to play a little bit earlier than usual.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, and it's not play a little earlier than usual. It's play a little earlier than usual too.
Play a little bit earlier than usual too.
Meaning also.
Oh.
So yes,
Okay,
because we don't expect our customers to no longer play the midday game or no longer play the evening game. We expect them to play mid-morning as well.
Midday and evenings.
Yes.
All right, that's interesting.
And I can tell you more about the mid-morning draw. For folks who play the National Lotteries Authority's game, especially the daily, you are already aware that sales for those draws for the midday, it closes at 12:45 p.m. Then for the evening, it closes at 7:45. For the mid-morning, it's going to close at 9:45. So our customers, they're usually at sales locations since Minister 7. We've witnessed that. So from that time, you can play for the mid-morning draw up to 9:45. When it closes at 9:45, it's now preparation to do the draw, so you can have your results.
And the draw will take place at 10 a.m.
Well, I'm not sure at what time exactly, but usually it's about 15 to half an hour after
Okay. So we just know that now that players now have that option.
Yes.
To go into the agents per se a little bit earlier than usual.
Yes.
So you can go there, the agent starts selling you tickets, say at 7 a.m.
Yes. It's no longer about redeeming early in the morning.
You're not so then collect from last evening's free.
Yes.
You go now to
collect and play.
Collect and pay. Right?
Yes.
So you have that option now to do that before 9:45.
Of course.
And then you await the draw between 9:45 and what time the draw takes place.
Soon after though. Because
and then you're still waiting for the 12 o'clock draw.
Yes,
the 1 o'clock
because
draw,
it's important that the draw happens as early as possible after 9:45 to allow for the terminals to reopen for sale of the midday games now.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Tell us some more about this, the midday draw that maybe folks may not have captured in our first statements.
Okay, well, yes, let me tell you. So the daily games, we are now launching mid-morning draws for the daily games. We currently have midday and evening, but come 30th September, that is Friday coming, we are going to be introducing the mid-morning along with the midday and the evening, Monday to Friday. And on Saturday, we are only going to have midday and evening for the same games. And these games are Daily Cash 4, Playway, and Daily Pick 3. Not Lotto, not Super 6, instance you can play every day.
That I was trying to capture. That's why I did ask you to repeat, because
Yes.
folks may be thinking, well, I can go and play my lotto
No.
at this time of the morning also. No, that is not inclusive in that.
No.
So it's only about the
Right.
daily cash 4,
Yes.
the daily pick free, and the playway.
Yes.
Those 3 games per se.
Those 3 games alone.
Are really-
Lotto is played Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and those sales close on the evenings. The draws happen on the evenings
Okay,
only.
okay.
Super 6 would have been yesterday, Tuesday and Friday. Same thing. That one closes 11:45 every Tuesday and every Friday, and that's it. But what we're focusing on right now is the mid-morning draw. And just before we close off on that, we also have a promotion that is linked to the mid-morning
Okay.
game, as well as the daily, the midday and the evening.
Tell us about that. Tell us about
yes,
the
so we have a promotion where that involves the daily games, and what we are asking customers to do is to enter their non-winning tickets that are valued at $10 in a single purchase. So in other words, you go to play Playway Friday, and you spend $10 in Playway. If you did not win on that ticket,
All is not lost.
all is not lost. You get to enter that ticket after putting your name, your address, and your contact number legibly, folks, legibly. After you put that on the back of the ticket or the front, wherever you have space, you put it inside of the NLA branded box that would be located at the location that you would have made your purchase, or wherever you go to redeem, wherever. You can put it anywhere.
There's a minimal purchase amount.
The minimal purchase is $10.
$10.
Yes, so the ticket must be at a value of $10.
All right.
Right? If you play 8, you won't be able to enter. Even if you enter, when we're drawing and we see that the value is less,
That'll be void.
it would be void.
Okay.
Right. So we are looking at purchases of $10 or more. It's okay if it's more, but it shouldn't be less.
All right.
So you enter your non-winning, meaning you didn't win on the ticket. You enter that into the promo box, and we will draw. Now that promotion, it starts the same day that the mid-morning games are being launched.
So that's this Friday the
Yes,
30th.
it starts Friday 30th, and it would end October 28th.
Okay.
On the 4th of November, that's a Friday, we are going to do the draws, and we are going to do the draws by parish. So we are going to ensure that every parish benefit from the prizes, and the prizes are 10 prizes of $1,000 each.
Okay.
So we're giving away as much as $10,000.
$10,000.
Yes.
So you go to every part. Is there going to be a way of a caravan moving around, or how that will be done in terms of getting that?
Well, generally, I mean, that has not been detailed, but generally, based on what we usually do, we use technology.
Okay.
So we would have a box per parish with all the entries from the sales locations of those parishes.
Okay.
So like St. Mark's, if St. Mark's have, let's say, about 4 or 5 agents, the 4 or 5 agents' entries are going to be put together in a box labeled St. Mark.
Okay.
And we are going to use technology. We are going to go live on social media, and we are going to draw from it. Any changes to those normal trends, the public would know.
All right.
But that is how we usually do the parish promotion. And we know, as you know, that is where we have that very captive audience, and where people are allowed to go back and view over, as opposed to doing it on the street or,
I get you.
Right. So, yes.
So you say, and this promotion goes up until the 4th of November, you're saying?
It goes up to the 28th.
On the 28th
of October. It ends on the 28th of October. And the week after, we would take to collect the entries, put them together in the boxes, you know,
so that's what
and
you'll
on
be
the
making
Friday.
those district draws now will be on Friday the 4th of
The
November.
Friday of 4th, yes.
When folks will know after they bag their names and telephone numbers and stuff in the back of their non-winning ticket. Let's be specific about that.
Yes.
$10 minimum purchase, and then you drop it off. Then on the 4th of November, you'll find out if you're a winner.
That's right. You'll find out if you're a lucky winner of $1,000
and $1,000
to as much as $10,000
for every parish proceeds.
Well, it will be
not every parish, but in terms of where you collected most of your.
What you would find is that we want to ensure, because even though by virtue of the vicinity and the busyness, the capital city, St. George's always have more entries because we have more agents there and we have more people traversing that area. Some people may be living in St. Mark, but they would buy their tickets before they go home.
Okay.
Right? Now, because of that, you would find St. George's get more prizes. So St. George's may have 3, St. Andrew may have 2, and all the other parishes would have 1. Carriacou and Petit-Martin would be put together and have 1.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I like that. So folks, don't forget you go to your favorite, of course, lottery agent. You look for the NLA branded box.
Yes.
I'm just summarizing the whole process there right now.
You're doing a good job.
make sure that, of course, you send your name as receiver, of course, alluded to. Make sure it's right legibly. You write your name properly, telephone number, as much details as you possibly can.
Yes, legibly.
And make sure that it's easy so that you could be found when you win the money.
Yes.
You win the money. That's it. So then. And you wait until the 4th of November.
The 4th of November.
Suddenly you find out if you were with that.
That's right.
So, all right. So, and you call it, that's the give back promotion.
It's the NLA Gives Back promotion. That's correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's saying thank you. Thank you for having patronized. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for trying the games of the NLA. Because we do have a lot of first-time people winning when we have such promotions. It's their first time and they feel so lucky because they've never played before or they've never won before. And so we're looking forward.
I have never played before.
Well, you have to do something about that.
I have to do something about that. The interest has always been you see the size of the, of course, the jackpot and stuff, and you say, hey, maybe I should play. And then something happens, you just forget and you realize, hey, it's closed off, that you can't participate anymore.
Yeah. But take comfort in knowing that you're not alone. And we test that every time we have outdoor promotions. Whenever we go out, let's say in front of the malls, we often have people who come up to us, a lot of young people, some older folks, who will come and say, I've never played this before. Show me. Tell me about it. And it's a way how we introduce people to the games. So you're not alone. There's quite a lot.
I've always had the interest, but somehow I just never got around to doing it. I don't know. Maybe you being here today will bring that little
You can start from the 30th. Before you do the mid-morning buzz, you do a mid-morning ticket. Yes.
Try it. I mean, I'm here since 9, so I hope I could get a ticket before I come to
9:45. That's right.
So tell us about some of the other, of course, promotion folks who participate, all being part of the lotto. We know there's the Super 6, there's, of course, lotto, there's scratch games also.
Yes, we have quite a number of scratch games on the market. Our scratch games are priced at $3 and at $5. We have games like Casino, Triple Cash, Triple Tripler, High Fives, quite a number. We have actually 7 $3 games and 1 $5 game on the market right now. So we do have options for our customers to choose from. We did not start the year with that amount. We started the year with much more, and we are now at that stage. So yes,
sometimes there are folks who may not want to get into the full lotto, but they just want to grab a ticket and scratch as they move on.
Yes, we have people who come in and scratch is very traditional. So you'd find people when they come to buy their other tickets, they would say, and give me 3 scratch or give me 2 of this or whatever, and they would put it in their purse and wait to go home and sit at the table, pull out their coin or their scratcher and then scratch. It's sort of like a gratification, like a process that they go through with that. Whereas there are those who would buy it right there and scratch instantly, because if they win, they get to cash it in one time. That is why it's called instant winning. Win easy, win instantly.
All right.
So we do have that. We also have our Lotto jackpot, which is being drawn this evening, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Lotto jackpot is now at $156,000. That's a lot of money. What can you buy with that, GT?
I don't know.
You can pay tuition for yourself or child. You can pay off a loan.
You give it incentives to what I can do with it.
You can go on a cruise.
At this stage, you don't want to think of what you can do until you win.
Yes. The one thing you don't want to do is waste it, but there's a lot of things that you can do with.
Just for spending $2, right?
Yes, just for spending $2. $2. Now, the more $2 you spend, it's the more chances you have of winning. But in the Lotto game, we also have different combo bet types as well. We can go into the combo bet types at another time, but basically what it says is that you pay more to win with less numbers. So with Lotto, you need 5 numbers to win straight. But you can also win with 3 numbers, you can win with 4 numbers, you can win with 6 numbers, you can win with 7 numbers. But what it is that you have to pay more for the option of winning with less numbers.
Okay.
Less selected numbers.
I get that where you're coming from with that part of it. And maybe one of these mornings you pop
Yes,
back
I would
again
gladly come by and we can talk about that.
And expand on that a
Yes.
whole lot more.
Yes.
Because there are still a lot of folks who play for the play and still not understanding the whole process
Yes,
of it.
yes.
And they may just doing the basic part of it
Yes.
and not knowing I could do more with less. And
We've seen some growth in our players doing combo bet types, but it is not where we would like it to be as yet, and that is why we are now focusing on doing more paraphernalia that they can see in the stores to educate them on how to play the combo bet types. Some are very expensive, but some are very affordable as well, and it's worth it based on the chances that you are going to be given.
Because it now broadens your
Yes,
option.
it broadens your options. That's right. That's right. And it's similar for the Super 6 as well. There are the combo bet types, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 7 and the 8. There are those combo bet types. Same concept. You pay more for a broadened scope of being able to win with less numbers or with more numbers to choose from, a 6 out of it. And the jackpot is now $610,000. So even though we're not at a million yet, somebody can be a $500,000.
And congratulations to the Grenadian.
Marcia and Lewis.
Yeah, congratulations to her.
Huge congratulations to her.
Yep.
That's the biggest jackpot we've ever given in Grenada for any game period.
All right.
And
so actually the biggest jackpot that have the Super 6 ever had also?
No. The Super 6 have had a $2 million jackpot last year. The last Super 6 draw day in 2021, December, the last one. I think it was the 28th or the 29th was the date. We had a winner, but that winner was from St. Lucia.
All right.
That person won $2 million. It was the biggest jackpot ever.
And that's the biggest a Grenadian ever won.
This one is the biggest in Super 6 that a Grenadian has ever won. And it is the biggest jackpot period because we have never had a lotto jackpot of $1 million in Grenada ever.
Okay, interesting.
So yes.
That's nice.
So Marcian became a millionaire with $3.
Happy for you, lady.
Yes.
Happy for you. So, folks, get ready. Don't forget, Friday the 30th is all about the kickoff of the mid-morning daily game. And all you have to do, as Rishi, of course, alluded to, make sure you get your tickets before 9:45.
That's right.
And you await the draw.
Right. Come 30th September. Make sure and be in line.
And to give you a bit more insight about this, don't forget it's all about Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, and the Play. Those are the games that will be
Those are the three games. Yes.
Focus on a whole lot more.
Monday to Friday, mid-morning, midday, and evenings. And on Saturday, midday and evenings only.
All right. Rishi, I want to thank you a whole lot for popping in this morning and sharing information with the viewing and listening public this morning. I'm sure a lot of folks have to grasp more into the games, and they will be playing the games of the National Lottery Authority.
We really hope so, because remember, when they play, Grenada wins.
And yes, they support sports culture and national.
Exactly, the money goes back to you. So it's you sponsoring you. By playing, it's you sponsoring you.
All right.
So thank you very much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
So much, and hope to see you again. We can do this some more.
Yeah, we can do this.
I can come and join you. I'm liking your company. So
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, folks, that's what we say goodbye for the mid-morning buzz this morning. Want to thanks for you once again from the National Lottery Authority, and join us again for another edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz. Until we do this again, have yourselves a good day.